This is Birds of a Feather by Billie Eilish, and we're practicing learning songs in a way that you'll be able to eventually learn any song you want without a tutorial using only your ear on any instrument. If you're only interested in the chords, feel free to skip to the end of the video. So we're going to be running through the checklist that we'll run through every time we learn one of these songs. Step 1, make sure you have high quality headphones or speakers so you can listen clearly to the song. Step 2, we're going to skip to the chorus of the song, and that's the part where you'll hear the same words repeated over and over. That's usually the title of the song. Step 3, we're going to find beat 1. So we're hearing a snare on the beat 2 and beat 4. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step 4, we're going to isolate the bass, which means you're going to point your ears towards the lowest sound that you hear. So it seems like this bass line is pretty straightforward. It's just single notes. It doesn't do any crazy funk things, so we're going to skip the simplifying the bass line. Then step 6, listen to that bass note and sing it. So I'm hearing ba. That's it. Pause so you can make sure you really hear that note. Then we're going to find the next note. Ba. So I know it's lower than the one before. There it is. Ba. Ba. Alright, we got the 4 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not telling you what the notes are right now, so you can try to find those notes on your own. So we've got the 4 bass notes, and now we're going to listen for each one of those either major or minor. Let's try major. What do you think? Here's the major, and here's the minor. Yeah, it's the major. And the next one, there's major, and there's minor. So let's listen to it with the first chord. Here's the first chord. That's the major. And here's the first chord again. And that's the minor. Yep, so we actually use one of the same notes that's in the first chord, and that gives us a clue to whether it's major or minor. Here's third chord. Alright, so we got. There's major. Let's try with minor. And yeah, it's minor. And let's find the fourth chord. Yeah. So that's major, and let's try minor. And that one is major. So we've got our 4 chords now. And those are the simplified chords. They actually have some, what I like to call flavor notes. When we listen to those flavor notes, you're going to have to listen extra closely. And I think for this one, we can listen especially to the highest note that you hear in the chord. So the first one, we hear that. So just add that to the chord, and then you're just finding that note right there. And then I think we have that same note on this next chord. So we just walk up the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and that ends up being a 9 chord. And then it goes ba, ba, and that's the 7 for this chord. And then the next chord goes. So it kind of goes between those 2 notes we just had, and that ends up making this a sus chord and then resolving to that major chord. You could be done before you even add the flavor notes, Or we could be done at this stage where we just play the whole note rhythms on those fully fleshed out chords. But now, just as kind of an extra bonus, we're going to add some rhythm to it. So at that point, you can kind of do whatever you want with your own arrangement, because now it's yours. After all of that, if we want to add in some melody, we have one little melody part in there. That's kind of the main instrumental part that I'm hearing, and you just figure out those single notes the same way. So then we'll see if we can put that all together. And with that, I think we're done. The reason we're learning this way is so that you can learn any song by ear, so that you don't have to rely on tutorials. A lot of chord charts or tutorials on the internet might be just plain wrong, and the best source is the original recording and your own ear. By practicing this way, you're developing your ears. Not only are you improving your playing ability, but also your enjoyment of the music itself. Watch this video for why we're ignoring the melody completely, and look out for the upcoming course so you can break down each one of these steps at a very manageable level for even an absolute beginner.